that when I got to about 30 years old. It was getting to the point, because at that point I had 10, 12 nieces and nephews, and every year, yeah, oh yeah, okay, stockings. I know other people that did that, Serena. They do the stockings on Christmas Eve and then the presents on Christmas Day. But it got to the point where everybody expected us to buy for every cousin, or I'm sorry, every niece and nephew, every brother and sister, plus our mother and father, plus for their anniversary gift. And finally, the one year I just said to everybody, hey, I know other people are thinking this, but this is getting too expensive. We're buying for not only our own kids, which obviously are our priority, but I'm buying for my nieces and nephews I see once a year, and I'm supposed to spend $30 on them or something. I'm like, we're spending thousands of dollars a year on gifts. I said, we can't do that. That's not affordable. We open presents and have dinner with my sister and her hubby. Yep, bingo, that's cool. That's really cool. It's just nice, so then that's when we decided. What we did was we just said, okay. We had our own Christmas morning, and it was me, my wife, and our kids. And then we would go down to my mother and father-in-law's or my mom and dad's every other year for pie. One year we'd go to there for dinner. The other one we'd go for pie and coffee or whatever, and then they'd swap the next year. That's how we did that. Yes, Shannon, I'd rather do that. I told I don't want gifts. I don't want people spending money on gifts for me. I'm pushing 60 years old. I don't need anything. I have everything I need. And I get stuff that I need, and then 3 days, yeah. As you get older, you have pretty much everything you need. And then anything above that is just extra. And honestly, yeah, it can be something great. But if I'm not using it, I don't feel right. I'd rather just come to our house, bring a dish. Yes, Natty, exactly. Play some games, get together with your family, and enjoy each other's company. Our kids, our grandkids, we do our gifts. We still do that. We don't expect that. They still get us stuff. Thankfully, the last few years, I've been getting I'll get a t-shirt from my grandkids that'll say something about Sasquatch or me being old or me being grumpy, as the running joke that I'm an old grumpy man. So, but I have 4 or 5 Sasquatch shirts. For the past 5 or 6 years, I keep telling my, you preserve your food to extras for the Christmas hampers. Yeah, there you go. Last few years, probably the last 5, 10 years, I keep telling my kids, stop buying me presents. I don't want presents from people. Just come to my house, or I'll come to your house. We'll eat, break bread, have a good time. That's all I want, is just time to spend with my kids and grandkids. So finally, a couple of years ago, I told them all a little more firmly, don't get me any gifts. Just don't. I don't want any gifts. I just want you to be there as my family. Go to my son's house, and what do I have? A gift under the tree. But guess what? It's not from my son and daughter-in-law. It was from my grandson. So I'm like, you son of a gun. They have to find that little loophole. I don't want, I didn't want a gift from them, but they know I won't refuse one from my grandson. So that was a cheap shot, but well thought out cheap shot. Much respect. So it's going to be busy. Hopefully everybody has a great holiday. Going to try to do